Okay, ladies and gents, what's going on here? So here's my recap of the Manchester United and the Southampton game. And all I have to say tonight is what a pathetic performance by Manchester United. I mean, I don't know what the heck to say, but United's best player today, in my opinion, and the only player that I think tried an attack today would have to be Pogba. Because it's just the rest of United's team today just completely underperformed against Southampton and against a team that's probably going to struggle this Premier League season for 99% of a probability. Like, how the heck do you, drop 3 points against Southampton is beyond me. Because it seems like that Manchester United, despite them having, arguably the best transfer window they've had in probably the last couple of years now, they once again just absolutely crapped the bed today against Southampton. And it's like, Ole, he needs to get his tactics right again, because once again, it seems like that Ole just completely screwed up on his tactics completely. And one thing I'm trying to figure out about Ole's decision making is why the heck did he not bring on Donny van de Beek today? I mean, come on now. Van de Beek, in my opinion, would have made a key difference for United in this game. I don't know what it is with Ole's reluctance to put Van de Beek in the game, because it's like, what, you spent all that money for Van de Beek and it's like you're barely going to feature him in any of your games. It's like, that really makes zero sense if you ask me, because Van de Beek is another special talent. I think he can be as good as Frankie de Jong, and for Ole not to utilize and use Van de Beek just really makes no sense if you ask me, because it's like today what I witnessed from United is just their midfield today was just absolutely sloppish and just absolutely rubbish. Like, that's the best way that I can describe Manchester United's midfield performance today. Just completely rubbish. No creativity today in midfield, just absolutely sloppy performance, just a complete messy performance. And it's like, United today, man, last week they had an incredible 5-1 victory over Leeds, but it's just today it seems like that Manchester United couldn't get anything going. I mean, literally the only player that actually performed today for United would have to be Pogba, because just the rest of United's team today in front attack was just absolutely subpar and just really poor today. So I don't know what else to say about United's performance today against Southampton, but just absolutely disgraceful of a performance. And it's just really stupid that Ole does want to put Van de Beek in the game. Now, if I'm Van de Beek and if Ole is going to continue to be reluctant to put me in games, then I would simply request a transfer or seek a transfer, in other words, because this is really inexcusable that Ole doesn't want to include Van de Beek in any games for United. I mean, seriously, just completely stupid of him not to do that. And the only thing that this is going to encourage Van de Beek to do is just seek a transfer or a trade somewhere else, because it's like, if you're just going to keep Van de Beek on the bench, then you're just going to completely waste his talent and his best years in his prime and at the beginning of his career. And one other thing that I didn't really understand about Ole's decision making in this game is why the heck were players like Varane or Jadon Sancho not started? Because it's like, you spent all that money on Jadon Sancho and you did not include him at all today in this game. So that really makes no freaking sense, dude. It really freaking doesn't, if you ask me. Because it's like, if you're gonna spend all that money on Jadon Sancho, then freaking start him, make him a member of the starting 11. Why the heck do you just have him sitting on the bench like that? Is just really beyond me. Like, come on, I really thought that Ole was gonna be able to start Jadon Sancho, but it's like, does he not have any trust in Jadon Sancho or Varane or something? Like, it really just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, seriously, it's like, for you to spend all that money on a player just to not start him today is just really absolutely ridiculous. Just come on, just freaking, just no excuses, man. No freaking excuses at all. That's all I have to say.